Here is another quick 9 playthrough here on the channel for you all. The date and the divisions, of course, shown on screen in the thumbnail. Remember to hit thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well. Timestamps in the description down below, and remember the replays here are from old tournaments, so use the old ball attribute levels, which have now, of course, doubled. Hope you're enjoying quick 9. Good luck, and remember to tweak according to your clubs and balls and wind angles. Here we go. No chance of getting to green in this wind angle. We're going to play right hand side. P6 max rest with the quarterback, white ring touching the rough on the right. Then we add 5 top spin and 3 left spin and swap to our apocalypse bag. Once we've done that, it is time to adjust. Maximum distance, 0 elevation. This shot will work perfectly well with APOC level 4 and above, so no additional push-up needed at all because we find our position with the quarterback. Centre the ball here and then perfect ball away. It's going to take us very nicely down the fairway and set up our approach shot. So perfect ball away, as you can see there with our max plus 0 adjustment, we roll nicely down the fairway and we're wanting to get a drive distance here of approximately 335 yards. Now on the approach, make a top of the white ring pin check. So top white ring touching the pin and look at the plus yards shown. Then we add spin, 3 bars back spin, and I want to set up with the left edge of the ball guide touching the right edge of the cup, with the tip of the ball guide approximately 1.5 green squares beyond the pin. Now, I'm going to give you a slight tweak here. I did drop this in the video, but it was a bit of a round the houses drop, just snuck in, so the adjustment that I'm giving you on the notepad should get you right centre at the pin. For plus 3 with Grizzly 9, that would be plus 6 with Grizzly 7 and 8. I'd like you to adjust 68% slider, 15% elevation. Like I said, a minor tweak based on the video here. Even though I still got the drop, I would like you to drop right at pin rather than sneaking it in. 2 pulls over the bullseye, centre the ball and hit perfect, and this will bounce on the fairway very nicely. Backspin grabs and we get it in for the eagle on this par 4. Tough par 3 here, we're going to give it a go with the Guardian. 8 backspin and 3 right spin. Once we've added spin, we're all going to be focusing on the second and third bounce. I'm going to zoom in here, pause the video and take a look. But I'm looking at the second bounce being in that dark green square row. Third bounce on the corner of those green squares there. So count up some green squares, take a screenshot if you can and try and replicate that position. This one does need a tweak, but this is a very difficult par 3, especially playing with a lot of backspin and a free-to-play ball. But we're close, and this is by no means untweakable. There might be some people that can tweak this and get it in for a hole-in-one. Mid plus 15, power 6 numbers there, pulling twice over the bullseye with Guardian level 9. Guardian 8 will work fine as well. Centre the ball and hit perfect. Like I said, this was a close miss, but absolutely worth a go with a Kingmaker, and you can put in some wind angle tweaks as well. They are necessary on this hole, just missing a little bit on the high side on this occasion. Now, if you want to support us on Patreon, you can do so. Details on the screen now. As part of your perks on certain days for the Quick Nines, there will be some Patreon exclusive Master General playthroughs for those holes used. So make sure you check us out there. To have a good look at the Albatross, we're going to push the drive quite hard here. It is a bit of a tricky drive, but if you pull it off, it's fine. Yellow ring touching the rough on the left with APOC 5 and 6 at the top of plus 4. We're adding 5.8 top spin and 3 left spin, and we're going to adjust max plus 0. If you've got APOC level 4, you'll have 10% of the yellow ring overlapping the rough. You will be at the top of plus 10 and have a shakier needle, unfortunately. Once we've made our adjustment, we're going to leave the target where it is, go with 2 1/4 ball curl to the left, full overpower. It is a slowish needle though, so you hopefully will be fine to hit perfect, and this ball will swing round very nicely, bouncing, just clearing the rough and rolling along the fairway. Now, if you do clip the rough, you will still roll out and you will not risk the eagle at all, but you may obviously just have to play safely to green. Second shot, make what I'm calling a wood check. Bullseye over the rim there of the wooden edging in line with the pin. That gave me plus 4 with Grizzly 9. Then I'm adding approximately 1 bar of top spin. Might vary depending on your drive distance, but I want to have the blue ring touching the rough. Unfortunately, I altered the topspin here because I thought I was going to come in too hot. I shouldn't have done that. I should have left it where it was. I reduced to about 0.8 bars. But stick with the one topspin and stick with that ball guide reference that I just shown you when I zoomed in. Ignore the second one because unfortunately I missed this one slightly short. So stay with one topspin, +4 check with Grizzly 9 will be +7 with Grizzly 7 and 8, and I would recommend you play 62% slider, 10% elevation here on this bounce over play. Making our adjustment here, and you will need to pull twice over the bullseye. It's going to be a fairly large amount of rings, but still plenty of time to make the adjust. Center the ball and hit perfect. As I said, I backed off the top spin. I shouldn't have done that. Might need a small tweak to the aim as well, but you got something to work with on this par 5. Lovely chance for a free-to-play hole-in-one here. We're going to add our spin first, and that is going to be 3.8 top spin. You can add the spin with a basic ball if you want to be totally accurate, but I'm looking at having the red ring touching the rough, and the ball guide there you can see going over the left edge of the cup just beyond the hole. So red ring touching the rough, ball guide reference after spin is what you're looking at, so make sure you add your spin first. Adjust here is going to be a fair amount of rings. Give yourself time to make the adjustment. It's mid +25, power 6 numbers. And even if you're using sniper level 9, you still got to play with sniper 10 numbers. Otherwise, you'll be misadjusting. So make sure you got sniper 10 numbers. Center ball in this wind angle. Tweaks will be needed in other wind angles, but perfect ball away here is going to have a good chance. Bouncing cleanly on the rough, great balls are going to be safe either side, and we're tracking beautifully for the hole-in-one. Now, although you can support us financially on Patreon, you can also join as a free member. If you do that, you will get bonus master level text guide content from the Coalition. They produce text guides for free every tournament, free to play balls, and we send those out when they do so. And they very kindly agreed to let me share their archives of all the courses used in this season of Quick Nines for you all to use, because there may be some wind angles that you get as part of the Quick Nines that they have in their archive. So you will receive those if you join us as a free member on our Patreon. Nice simple adjust on the drive here, 1-to-1. We're going to set up with the rock and have half of the clear ring overlapping the rough. At the top of +2 with the rock 8 and +1 with the rock 9. Then I'm adding 3 right spin only. No top spin, no back spin. If you do have to have a click either way, go with back spin rather than top spin, just in case you have more tailwind angle. Adjust here is going to be 1-to-1, so I'm going to adjust 11.2 rings. Now bear in mind, great right on the drive or dodgy pull angle may get you in the rough here. Bad great right is going to land directly in the rough and probably go in the water. So if you want to use a precision ball, you can, but hopefully we're going to keep this free to play and you're going to hit perfect. You can see here I'm going with about a 1 3/4 ball curl, and I'm going just before circle drop over power. You might need some wind strength or wind angle tweaks here. This is a bit of a precision shot. But you can see bouncing all right there. Great right would be trouble though. Rolling along, and we're just going to park up towards the end of this fairway, drive distance of around 328 yards. Sand check is needed here, so move the bullseye over the edge of the bunker in line with the pin. That gave me +7. Then it is time to have a look at the shot. Before spin, ball guide to hole, blue ring touching the rough. Then I'm adding spin as needed, and it will vary. I would like you to aim a little bit to the right compared to what I do in the video, because I missed this one just to the left. But the speed is good, so ball guide 2 green squares short of the hole, but I would aim it about half a cup probably to the right. If I can remember my miss correctly here, I think I was just outside left edge. +7 with sniper 10 will be +9 with sniper level 9. And you're going to play it 64% slider, 10% elevation. Pulling twice over the bullseye, you'll need to do the same. It's just off straight tailwind here, so pull angle is important. Unfortunately, it looks like I've got 2 clicks of left curl on that as well, which I hadn't noticed before. So I would like you to centre the ball rather than going with inadvertent curl. Always check these things. Maybe without the curl, it might have gone in. The tweak, though, is there. Awful wind angle here for free to play. We're going to give it a go, though. Quarterback, P0 max rest, white ring touching the rough on the left. So start with a basic ball, then swap to your APOC and a kingmaker. Then we're going to add 5.8 top spin, 3 bars side spin to the right. Once we've done that, we're going to adjust maximum distance, 0 elevation. Max plus 0. Now, once we've done that, it is time to take our shot. It's going to be a little bit of a shake on the needle. Half wall curl to the right. APOC 4 is going to be shakier than that though, so try and hit perfect if you can. So full overpower, bouncing first on the fairway and then into the rough and rolling out with a lovely rollout here to around 317 yards. Now, this is going to be a drive distance adjustment, so make sure you write down your drive distance here. It's a no spin shot, so nice and easy. And we're going to play 5% elevation. Look at the tip of the ball guide, running along that dark green square column with the tip just being into the light green square row beyond the hole as shown. So once again, pause the video, make some notes if you can. For a drive distance of 316, so this was a different shot from the replay in the video here. 316 is going to be 60% slider, play at 5% elevation and 2 pulls over the bullseye. We're using Grizzly 9 numbers. Obviously, if you've got a shorter drive, if you were 315, you'd be further away, you would add 2% slider, and so on. Centering the ball, hitting perfect here. You don't need to use precision. I had one on just to speed up the content creation process, but you can see this one comes in beautifully for the eagle, even in a nasty wind angle. Another hole-in-one here for you, and a very good chance too with a kingmaker. We're going to have the red ring touching the rough and the sand at the same time, and it's going to be in 3 points. So you see you've got the rough line on the right, the rough line bottom left, and the sand on the left hand side. Make sure the red ring is touching all 3 of those points. Then we add spin to get the ball guide as shown, slightly short of the cup, pointing on the left half of the cup as well. So a good few references to look at there. Make sure you try and nail those down for the best chances to get this hole-in-one. Medium distance, 15% elevation using sniper 10 numbers, and we're going to use power 6 settings. So make sure you do the same, pulling twice over the bullseye on this one. Wind angle tweaks will of course be needed, as always, up in master especially. But this is the crucial part of the equation. Do not forget to do this. We are going with just before circle break underpower. Really important, do not forget the underpower. Bouncing in the centre of the rough, great balls will be safe either side, and we're just sneaking this one in on the right hand side of the hole. We are going to play quite a precision drive out to the right here. With the rock, max stretch with a power 6 ball, bullseye in the middle of that circular fairway. Then we swap to APOC and add 5.8 top spin, 3 right spin. Adjust max plus 10. If you want to take it out of the realm of free to play, then you can here adjust to adjust and then swap to a higher power ball, as long as it's got the same side spin at least and the wind resistance. It will safeguard the approach. 0.9 ball right curl with full overpower. It's a slow needle. We bounce in the middle of the pad. The reason I suggest swapping to a higher power ball if you can is that if you hit great right or misadjust the drive, you will be in between clubs. But we're looking for 390. As you can see there, I'm just at max distance of the thorn. So if you've got a power 8 ball or a power 10 ball with wind 6 and at least side spin 6, you will safeguard against that. 1.5 backspin, ball guide, you can see here pointing at the pin, but it is stopping approximately half a green square short of the pin. The adjustment I'm giving you on the notepad is a tweak. I played it 20% in the video, I believe, from what I can remember. But what I think will get you in is play 25% elevation, and we're playing landing position plus yards. So plus 5 is going to be 98% on the slider. So 98% slider, but instead of what I did in the video here, I would like you to add more elevation, go with 25. In this instance, if I'd have done that, I'd have been adjusting an extra 0.2. I believe that would have got me in, but obviously you would have to take a token and put in some tweaks yourself. But we're getting a good speed and it's not far away from dropping this shot. If you are enjoying the free content here on the channel and want to help out and keep everything free, then please consider making a small donation. All donations are gratefully received and help me out here on the channel, as all of the content here is produced for free in my own spare time. You can do that in one of three ways. You can hit the thanks button here on YouTube, you can make a PayPal donation via the link in the description down below, or you can also join us over on Patreon. Details at the end of the video. We've got to go with a luminary here. Unfortunately, I couldn't get over with a kingmaker consistently. So P10 max rest with the quarterback, white ring touching the rough on the left. Then we swap to APOC and we're going to add 5.8 top spin and 2 left spin. Adjustment here is going to be max distance with 5% elevation. And because we're using a power 10 ball, I am going to use power 10 numbers. Make sure that you've got the same settings in your wind app. You can see there we're at plus 16. It's going to be a slightly shaky needle with APOC 5 and above. 1.5 ball curl to the left, full overpower. APOC 4 is going to have a considerable shake on, so good luck if you've got APOC 4. If you've got a precision Lumi, that will help, of course. Bouncing comfortably though, I believe great balls will be safe either side. Rolling along here on the fairway, just approaching the shadow. Drive distance of around 395. Second shot, I'm primarily wanting a safe eagle here, but the chance of an albatross is there if you are lucky. Adding spin, and then I'm having the ball guide here, you can see going through the hole, and it's going through the hole considerably. Hopefully I'll give you a zoom in on the replay here so you can have a look. I'm looking at my landing position plus yard as well. Apologies, I forgot to zoom in, but I would say ball guide would be going through about 3 green squares there with the spin added. Landing position yards plus 7 with sniper 10 will be plus 9 with sniper 9. I play this one 70% slider, 5% elevation, P10 numbers. Now don't worry about the ball guide colliding with the tree. I've been fine in my attempts. I go with a bit of curl just to safeguard that. I go with outer wall curl to the right, and I go with a little bit of overpower there. You can see circle drop overpower because I adjust down into the bunker. If you want to safeguard and just play safely to green, obviously aim further to the left or go with more curl. But you might get lucky, but hopefully you got a safe eagle nonetheless. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.